She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap.
The same curve. I always run over that. Ah! She's not respectable girl. He's got it on. He's got the dong. He's got the dong. He's got it on. Dong.
Wow.
Dong.
Wow. I'm flipping my camera because I'm doing something like smoking, so, which I never do. Hey, CP. I'm not okay, and, hey Bear, Missy Med. I have members only because I really want to, hey Lisa, just talk to my people. I'm sure I'll get maybe hateful super chats, but whatever. I hope not. I'm not smoking weed or anything, just cigarette, which I never do. I just went in the room and took Salah's smokes. Yeah, I just wanted it to be members only because, like I said, I guess I don't feel like editing a video, but I feel like, I kind of feel stupid for doing this and, like, questioned if I should, but I feel like in the end, I think it's, like, really important for me to express my feelings because I think that they're valid, and I guess I didn't think that they were before. I was actually, like, watching, a YouTuber live stream with, her name is Grace Thorpe. She's pretty, like, infamous for being controversial, and she was recently on the Lolcow Live. Like, she was kicked off of Lolcow Live and she was ranting about Keemstar in the show on a live stream. And I was fine. I was, like, you know, big fan of the show. I was, like, in the chat just tonight. I was talking to people on, like, the docket team, show planning team, about coming up and talking with them again and doing a show in the future. And then I was listening to Grace, and I didn't expect this to happen. Something she said, like, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, it just, like, it smacked me in the face when she was saying how wrong it was for them to be passing around my OnlyFans nude photo and, like, making fun of it. And, like, and here's why. So basically, I fully, at the time, I consented to them looking at it. When I went on the show, they asked me, like Keem was looking at his phone, and he asked me, like, do you mind if I look at your vagina? Like, basically like that. Can I look at the picture? And it's like, he was probably already looking at it because he was looking at his phone. And I was kind of caught off guard. I don't think they had that intention. I think they just wanted the entertainment value of it. And because of my past, like 3 years ago, something like this wouldn't have affected me. If it did, I bottled it up. So, for example, like, back to the story, I'm all over the place, because I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, probably from them too. So I said yes. I said, yeah, go ahead, look at it. I don't think I think what Grace said hit me because I don't think I fully processed it. So they looked at the picture. It was a picture of my nether region from my OnlyFans, and they basically, like, passed it between Keem and Wings. And then that loudmouth Tina, they were all making fun of it as if, like, if we saw them naked, we wouldn't be gagging. But anyways, I realized whenever Grace said that, like, how wrong it was that they were doing that to a woman. I felt like I felt violated in a bad way. Like, and what I'm really, really angry at is myself. And you know why? Because it makes me realize, it brings me back to 3 years ago, that I let men violate me, that I let people access my body that didn't deserve it. And it made me feel like that again. So I just feel really gross. I feel dirty, and I feel just mad at myself that in this instance, when that was happening, and so many fucking times in my life, I never stood up for myself. I was never my cheerleader. I don't give a fuck about myself. I don't care enough about myself. I don't care about my health. I hurt myself every day. So of course I let others hurt me. I don't care. And honestly, it is gross for men to treat women that way, especially a woman wearing a hijab. And you know, the worst part is I didn't tell Salah the full extent of it. I think that he just, like, basically kind of glossed over it, because I think if he really listened to everything, he was mad enough. He wasn't happy that, number one, I did that behind his back and I went up on a panel with other men, and that I don't think he realized, like, the full extent. I basically just glossed over it and was like, well, he's gonna know now, but he's sleeping. And I had to tell somebody, like, nobody I know is, like, awake. I just feel gross. Like, I feel gross, and I just blocked everybody from that side of things. And it's just, I don't know. It was just really a dumb thing for me to do, and I take responsibility for doing that. I was really caught off guard when I went up there, and the first thing they asked me was, like, can I see your vagina? You know, like, it was just really, I don't know. And I know those pictures are on the internet forever, and, you know, I'm just, like, really mad at myself that I didn't value myself more. I know people are going to say, well, you didn't feel that way the time that you were up there. I don't think I really realized how I felt about it. I just kind of went with the flow for the show and thought, okay, it's just comedy. It's my pictures are out there anyways on the internet. They're going to see them anyways. Thank you so much. And I'm not on here for sympathy. I'm just on here to like vent my feelings because, like I said, I think I don't know, I hope it helps me in some way. Yeah, it was kind of bombarding and, you know, just, I think maybe just really inappropriate for a married man to ask like a hijabi woman that, and it's inappropriate for me as a hijabi to be like, I guess, you know, look at it, whatever. But I really didn't really know what to say, you know. I guess I was also like in a bit of disbelief, like, what? Like somebody like Boogie is making fun of my private parts, like, what? You know, thank you. I was just like cleaning up. I couldn't sleep. Salah, of course, is sleeping. And like I was up listening to the show. Like I said, I was like planning to, you know, that's the thing, teardrop. It's like nobody cares about how anyone feels online. Like I feel like I just need to take a break from the internet because, you know, it's just all about entertainment. And I just don't feel really good right now. So I just feel really gross. I really am just like shocked. And I think I understand why people say therapy because I feel like there's feelings that I don't realize I have. I didn't feel like I would feel this way, you know, until I heard her say that. And it makes me feel violated, you know. I think because I'm lol cow status that people think that it's okay to just like do whatever. And I know I said yes, go ahead, you know. And that's why I feel mad at myself for allowing that, like people to do that to me. When he asked me, like he was really mad at me because I went behind his back when he was sleeping. They asked me up, like I was awake, you know. I didn't want to wake him up for that. Because you know, in his culture, it's not about them wanting me or whatever. Like as a Muslim woman in his culture, I shouldn't have gone up there with other men to talk about those things. But where 3 years ago in my culture, this would have been totally normal, you know. And I think I just like had a moment where I regressed back into that rule. So I mean, I was in the wrong for even being up there, number one, and consenting to it, number two. And I think that they just were looking at like the entertainment of it. I don't know, but it's weird for like married men in relationships to look at that, you know, like I feel like I do need a good break from the internet, like because like it's just hard. Time to myself. I don't feel too good. Yeah, so I basically just glossed over like what I told Salah, and like English is not his first language. I don't think he understood a lot of the terms and the banter. I think I'm gonna tell him fully, but like what happened, you know. And I feel bad, like I even explained like what happened with him and I. Like it's just really hard. That's what I don't know my worth, Blacks. I feel like I totally let myself down. And like I feel like I've done that like forever in my life. Just like always let people do whatever they want. You know, and I don't know why. Why would I not care about myself enough, respect myself enough to say fuck you to all of them? No, that's not why I'm up here, so you can laugh at my vagina. With like from someone like Boogie who hasn't even seen his dick in like how long? Do you know how hard it is to move past your past when people are trying to bring it up every effing day? You know what I mean? Like I really have to give it a memorial and just like never dig into it and really, really just move on and be the person I want to be. Oh, teardrop. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you guys for listening to me because I really feel like I don't have anyone right now, you know? The thing is like I feel like I can't move on. Like I haven't grieved a lot. I've just buried a lot of feelings from 3 years ago. I know I should confide in him, and I will later. I really want comfort from him right now. I don't want to wake him up. And that's the thing, like I know he's accepted me for who I am. I don't think he would if I didn't change to become a better person. Like if I was still high on taking wheelchairs and stuff, like he didn't like me to smoke weed. Like, you know, he hated it. You know, every time I'd be on live and I would like, he would know, he would be mad at me for it. Like, you know, the way I was 3 years ago, there's no way. Because he thinks it's self-destructive. He thinks that have potential to be better than that. But he still accepts my personality because I still obviously am, you know, but Forgiving myself is the hardest I've ever had to forgive. I freely forgive others who've hurt me, but I can't quite forgive myself. Yeah, exactly. Just gotta go to the vet today for a checkup, like post-op. And like I knew that vampire, I knew what the show was about, but I just never thought that that would be like the subject of me going up would be like my vagina, my nether regions, or pics from my past. I think people who pass people's nudes around are just really gross in general. Mary, I don't think they meant wrong. I think they just like, because they like just before listening to that Grace's stream and coming to this realization, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And just before that, I was in the Discord talking with Wings, talking with another person, docket team member, planning to go on and do shows like on the Lockout Queens. I was planning a show on that. I was planning on like I didn't want to audition, but I was planning on maybe doing a show. Wings was asking me to go on tonight or tomorrow to talk about things, and I said I don't want to talk about anything sexual, blah blah blah. Like I said that in the message, and he's like, no, it won't be like yesterday. And I was like, fine. I was fine, but I wasn't fine. Like inside, I wasn't fine with that. And my intention is not to like crap on them. I'm mad at myself for just allowing people to treat me that way. I don't know, Gulabi. I didn't think about that. I don't think they would take the video down. I don't think anybody cares about other people's feelings on the internet. And I feel like I deserve it because I consented to it. But I was like literally like, you know, caught off guard. They can say it won't be like the other day, but it takes just one person to sidewind. You're better off. No, I've blocked all of them. I left the server. I don't want to have anything to do. You have to forgive yourself. And I know I seem dramatic, but like I don't want to ignore my feelings about it. I don't know, ECP. Why do you guys think I should ask for it to be taken down? Or like my portion cut out? Yeah, but they're going to say that I did it. That's why he asked me. Like when I think about it, I see what he did. He's like being smart about it. He asked me first. I know like what happened with Salah and I happened, and you could go back and say, well, he did this, blah, blah, blah. But it's weird to me that a married man would like ask, I don't know. And this same loser says I'm vile. She had the nerve to you're just nasty to women, aren't you? All you do is yell and scream at the friggin' women that come on the panel and make fun of their vaginas. Are you kidding me? Like, please. Thought it was weird, 3 married men passing it around and like laughing at it. Like, are you kidding me? Like Boogie is like taking bubble baths with rubber duckies with a fucking 19-year-old, and he's like 50, or she's 20. Ooh, sorry. Like, give me a break. I need to just watch more wholesome things. I need to listen to the Quran, or I need to do things that are just not mind garbage. And to a degree, they're right about that, but I don't think that I expected, the minute I get up there for them to be passing my nude picture around and having it made fun of by like 500-pound men with bigger tits than me. Sorry, I'm just a little bitter, I guess. There's no amount of money that is worth your values, people. I'm telling you, it's really true. People would say, why wouldn't you go on the show? Don't you want money? And like, I was planning on going back on, like, to do a show on the Lockout Queens, not to be a member. I didn't want to audition as a member, but like maybe to do a show if they would compensate me for it. But I didn't realize I felt this way until just now. Like, I know we've had our bad moments, but I feel like he does really care and love me. And like, even if I have a tummy ache, he's like, he gets so worried about it. Like, do you want me, I'll go to the pharmacy, get you something. Like, he's just so I know if I'm hurting for this, he'll listen, but he'll get really mad. Not at me necessarily, but this too shall pass. I think I am going to just like make like a whole bunch of like, write on a whole bunch of papers, like things I fucking hate from my past, and just like burn them in the fucking desert. I feel really violated. Like, who the fuck did these people think they are asking to see those pictures? Like, I don't know. Like I said, I know we had our slip up with what happened between Salah and I, but if he was like online asking to see that, like in front of like all these people, I would kill him. Like, like their wives are just okay with that. I don't know. It's just weird. He didn't want me to ever go back on that show. Like, I was like, well, trying to bring up points to him. Like, I could make a lot of money. And he was like, I don't give a shit about money. You're not doing it. He didn't want me on any of those shows. He cares more about me as a person and my personal growth than the money. He doesn't care.
You're a lie. You're a lie.
It is public, but that's fine. There's nothing I can do about it, Lanky. Like, that's what I mean. I have to just like move on in my own way, No, I don't want to collab anymore. I just want to just be and just be at peace. Like, I really don't care about the money. We have enough money to live a pretty decent life, and I don't care. I just want peace. I feel like I'm getting older, and I just want to, like, for me, what would make me feel so wealthy is if I can get healthy. Like, you know, and I don't think that that's going to happen physically until I fix my brain. I think it would be good to look into like some kind of therapy. It's just I don't feel like they care. I can't get over that feeling. I don't feel like they give a shit. They don't have to, I guess. If they can just help you deal, you know, or make me realize things that I'm bottling up that I, you know, like I was bottling this sentiment up. I didn't think that it would ever bug me being on that show and what happened. I know people don't think that I'm serious about my faith, and I am. It's just not easy becoming a better person. You know, putting on a hijab doesn't change all that like overnight, but I do. It's something that I want in my life. I want peace, and I just want to serve God, and I just want to, you know, be with family and things that matter in life. Not all the shit I used to do. None of that matters. None of that's gonna matter. I don't know. If I'm ever gone for a while, you know, I've needed some time off. That's all. Don't worry about me. I don't go with him. He goes to get my medications for me every 2 months from the pharmacy, the hospital. I need my medicine. So he goes to see the doctor for me. Yeah, we're gonna do a bee stream. I should probably get some sleep in soon, or try to. I'm gonna be like, I have to have a good talk with Salah. So she's gonna go to the vet. That'll be fun because she's traumatized from going when she got spayed. So anytime we brought her for her injections post-op, she would be so scared of going that she would pee in the cage, and then it would get on her. Oh my God. And I would have to wash her up, and that was hell because she's scared of the water. So this is going to be fun, and I'm on no sleep. So I was going to get my meds. I'm not going to go. He's just faster. He has to walk around the hospital, just, you know, then all the way to the other side of the hospital, pharmacy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, just to get it done faster. It's so weird that he can just go see the doctor for me. He just brings my ID, and it's been on file that I've been prescribed these things, but he'll just go see the doctor for me, like, as my husband. And like, if you're married, your husband can do that for you sometimes. But they always give me 2 months worth. They give me 2 months worth. It'll be her last visit for a little while, Corvus. She's gonna need to go get groomed and her nails cut. Get a bathy bath. I like when she comes back from the groomers because, like I said, they put this cat perfume on her. Like, I think one of the products they use smells nice, and she's always a princess after one more, and then I'm never smoking again. I would like him to quit cigarettes, but who am I to judge? He wants me to quit eating too much junk, and I want him to quit smoking cigarettes. We should do it together. Aw, she doesn't know what's coming. She hates going to the vet now ever since she had her surgery. She used to be okay with going for like checkups. She would never get scared to the point where she would pee. Even getting her nails cut and her grooming, she was never scared like that. But now since she's had her spay, she hates going out. Bye everyone. See yas.